You're watching the News Hour on Global BC. It's the story of a special mission to honor 11 soldiers who died in BC 70 years ago. A bomber on a training mission crashed into a mountain near Chilliwack on June 1st, 1945. The wreckage was found, but it was impossible to bring out the bodies, and they were buried on the mountain. But this week, part of the wreckage was recovered and now takes its place in a permanent memorial.
For 70 years, there's been a memorial shrouded by trees and clouds on the top of a Chilliwack mountain. Almost no one knew about it, and those who did faced an arduous hike to get to it. But now the Canadian Legion is doing something about it.
These people died a long ways from home, and I think it's only fair that Canadians should remember these people.
June 1945, an RAF Liberator bomber had taken off from Abbotsford on a training mission. It was soon far off course when it crashed near the summit of Mount Welch, killing all 11 airmen, all from the UK.
If they had flown over any other mountain, they would have cleared it. Just they were that close to the top.
The crash site was found a couple of weeks later, but the terrain's so steep, it was decided to bury all 11 crew members right at the crash site. A memorial was placed there, but in 1983, Canadian Air Cadets found it had washed down the mountainside.
We had a memorial higher up the mountain. Nobody could reach it. And it is very important to remember all those memories from the people who died for us.
So now one of the aircraft's 4 engines has been airlifted out of the crash site and will be used as part of a more permanent memorial to be officially unveiled this September in Thompson Park on Chilliwack Road.
This is awesome. To be part of that history, to pick up a Liberator engine is just, it's amazing.
According to the Bomber Command Museum of Canada, of every 100 airmen who joined, 45 were killed, 6 were seriously wounded, 8 became POWs, and only 41 escaped unscathed, at least physically. Of those who were flying at the beginning of the war, only 10% survived.
It's important for our young people to remember the sacrifice of their parents or grandparents or aunts and uncles because they stood for something.
These 11 crewmen died just 10 weeks before the end of the war. Ted Chernecki, Global News.
And if you'd like to help, the Legion has set up a GoFundMe page dedicated to help raise money for the construction and maintenance of the memorial. You can find it on our website, which is globalnews.ca/BC. All right, a lot of things going on.